Hello and welcome back to the iThoughts golf program. Today we're going to concentrate on the grip and your posture. There are several different grips that you can use when putting, but mostly we're going to just concentrate on the standard straightforward grip and show you how to use it in conjunction with the rest of the swing. As we mentioned in earlier sessions, the putting grip, the putting shot is basically moved from your arms, and you're trying to retain your hands or keep your hands as passive as they possibly can. So the grip we're going to show you today is generally going to try and help you do that. It's going to keep the wrists from breaking during the swing, and it's going to allow the arms to free swing and give you a confident strike on the ball. Okay, we mentioned earlier how the hands should work together with the arms. There should be no independent movement from the wrists, and there should be no rotating, no flicking at the ball in any way. So the arms are locked with the wrists working together. But the hands have to be really passive and light. No tightness in the grip whatsoever. In the left hand, this is how I generally prefer myself. I'm always trying to hold the club more at the top of the fingers, a slight angle, as you can see so. So it allows this lovely ball of skin to sit on top of the grip. The forefingers will then come round, and I rest the thumb on top down the center of the club. That's the left hand. So once again, I place the club towards the top of the fingers or slightly at an angle like that, placing the ball of skin on the top of the grip and the fingers coming round, and then the thumb sits on top in a very straight down the middle position. This is allowing now my back of my left hand to be pointing at the target with the square club face. With my right hand, what I do is I bring him underneath like a baseball grip, and I pull him up to the left hand in the middle of the fingers, as you can see there, and then I bring the hand over, covering the thumb. Then I take the forefinger of my left hand and I rest him down the back. I can be there or there. It is entirely up to you. This is called a reverse overlap grip, and the idea of that finger is to stop any sort of breaking in the wrists, to stop any flicking whatsoever, and keeping the grip nice and passive. Both thumbs are down the middle. Then you have a combined grip working together with your arms. So the posture itself is very important for putting. In the old days, most people were told to bend well over the shot, well over the ball, so that even if their arms were bent. This is very good, keeps the head and body very quiet. The only problem with it, it also restricts the movement of your swing. So by standing up that little bit more, almost keeping a straight back, what happens is it allows your arms to extend completely. You can keep them relaxed, and it allows the arms to then swing backwards and forwards. So the idea with the posture, as with normal swing, feet, knees, waist, shoulders, all pointing in the same direction. Weight 50-50 between the two feet, but standing up straight, a little bend in the knees, keep the weight towards the toes, and from there then that allows your arms to fully extend, keeping it nice and relaxed, and allows the arms to swing freely with no interference from the body or elbows or wrists. It's very important that you swing the arms while putting, and everything I am going to say today is what we regard as standard practice. So it'll be standard feet position, standard ball position, standard posture. There can be variations, and lots of variations in the golf and in putting especially, but overall this is just standard standard stuff. Okay. As we mentioned earlier, everything we do today is just general, basic, standard position. There can be many various variations of putting, the stance, the ball position. everything. It's all about feel putting, and so you need to be able to adapt your putting technique almost every single time, because the distance is going to change, the shot's going to change, but it has one basic undeniable process: hit the ball straight. Every single putt you have is straight. It is the curve of the green that takes the ball to or from the hole. So the posture itself is generally very, 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 very important. As most people will know, you can't move the posture during the stroke. The hands are not going to work, so it is only arms. So the lower you go, the lower you're going to bend your arms, or more you're going to bend your arms. So already you're starting to give yourself more problems. So modern day is all about standing up, keeping tall, almost have a straight back, like a normal posture for a golf swing. But the intention is to always allow those arms to hang passively from your shoulders and allow them to work backwards and forwards in unison, nice and relaxed. The feet need to be wide enough, as wide as your shoulders, if not wider. The ball position can be anywhere from the left heel to the middle, but I like it on my left heel. I like it towards my left heel. Sometimes I also have my weight a little bit more on my left leg. I generally say to when I'm teaching, keep it 50-50, as long as you have a solid base with your feet flat on the ground, with the weight slightly moved forward towards the toes. I prefer that and I recommend that. That's much better, but you need a solid base on the ground. It's no good having feet that are moving in putting, as the rest is going to be moving, and that's going to affect the swing. But as I've mentioned to you in previous sessions, the arms are the main thing here. And so if my arms are allowed to bend, or my hands get involved in too much in the swing, that's a problem. And so I have to sort that out by controlling those arms. Setting up with a posture, an upper body that's too low, it's very good for your eyes over the ball, but the problem is your arms start collapsing. So by keeping the posture up and keeping it as tall as possible, now your arms are fully straight, passive straight, and allowed to swing gently backwards and forwards without any breaking. So keeping the posture as tall as you can, small bend in the knees, is vital.